This photo was taken in 1943, and it depicts a catastrophic accident of a steam locomotive in the state of Ohio, USA. What happened to the train's engine to make it look so terrifying and horrifying? And if this happened to the train, imagine what happened to the crew inside it. Watch the full video to find out the whole story. Hello everyone, I hope you are always well. To understand the explanation of this mysterious photo you are seeing, you first need to know how a steam engine works. The steam engine of old trains operates by heating water to turn it into steam, and this steam pushes the pistons of the driving wheels, moving the train. The crew or engineers ignite the fire in a box called the firebox, which uses solid fuel, either wood or coal. The heat and smoke from the firebox travel through pipes or tubes and eventually exit through the train's smokestack. These heating pipes are surrounded by water, and the place containing the water is called the boiler. The boiler is the water tank in steam engines. As heat passes through the heating pipes, it heats the water in the boiler, turning part of it into steam. This steam needs a place to escape, so it first passes through something called the steam dome, then goes down to the pistons that drive the wheels. In some designs or models, the steam first passes through a device called the superheater, which is connected to the steam dome. The wet steam entering the superheater turns into dry, superheated steam. This increases the temperature of the water in the boiler and the thermal energy, while reducing the likelihood of steam condensing inside the engine. Now, the system in which the steam engine operates consists of two main elements: pressure and heat. You must never underestimate the heat and pressure in a steam engine. The engine's components require regular maintenance, and every part must be checked to ensure it is operating at a very high level of efficiency. Any minor failure in this system can result in extremely destructive energy, which brings us back to the photo. The locomotive you see here is a Chesapeake and Ohio Class 1, number 320, in the city of Chelsea. A loud explosion shook the city, originating from the railroad line. Upon inspection, the steam engine was found completely destroyed and horribly deformed, with debris scattered in all directions. The train crew consisted of 3 people, all of whom died from their injuries. The boiler of the engine exploded, and the heating pipes shot out from the front of the train in this terrifying manner, which explains what happened in the photo. However, what is not clear in the photo is the cause of the boiler explosion. Investigators said the train was descending a slope and was supposed to stop at a water station along the tracks to fill its boiler. In the era of steam locomotives, these stations were distributed along the railway to refill water for the boilers. But the train crew decided, "No problem, we'll fill the water later. We're heading to the city, and after that, we'll fill it at the main station." This decision was a very serious mistake, because water not only has the primary function of turning into steam to move the train, but also an important secondary function, cooling the engine. The firebox heats the water, and at the same time, the water cools the firebox. This exchange maintains the steam engine's operating temperature. If there is any imbalance in this system, such as the water level in the boiler dropping due to evaporation, the metal plates of the firebox will become extremely hot, turning red hot and starting to melt. Keep in mind that this machine contains high pressure steam, powerful enough to move tons of weight along with the train cars. If cooling fails, the steam will erupt explosively. This superheated, exploding steam struck the brakeman, the fireman, and the train engineer, leading to their deaths. Some reports said that the brakeman was the last to die in the hospital, having been blinded by the steam before his death. His last words were a plea to the other two to fill the train's boiler with water, but they ignored him. He later died from his injuries. Old trains were not equipped with inspection systems like modern trains. The train crew was solely responsible for monitoring and maintaining the balance between temperature and pressure. Boiler explosions in old trains were mainly caused by low water levels, although these explosions were very rare, even after 80 years. This photo still shocks anyone who sees it. The photo shows that something extremely terrible happened on this train, and it is even more horrifying when you imagine the condition of the engineers inside the train and what they went through. Surely, what happened to them in their final moments was far worse than the terrifying image itself. And that's all. If you enjoyed the video, just like it and share it from all your accounts and social media platforms. When I prepare a new video for you, I will see you in good health, and I say goodbye.